So duplication. Miracle will be proven that this is the resurrection. Because you don't believe in this prophet, you see, if I like TV Joshua, if a fake of God teaching and learning too, we put them in prison. So for God, we win in the wrongdoing. You understand? So for God, say time to speak this. If you don't follow this one, you are gone. It means a person doesn't die, he convert. So when he's living, you are seeing him. It's like this age completed, right? Become the 28th in South Africa. 16 June 17th. Saturday 16 June 1776. To now. So let's see. Minus 1976. 46. 46 is 10th. 24. 34. 34 is we. Understand? So the younger pay their life for. Sacrifice their life, it means the older kill the younger. On 21 March 1960, it means the uncle auntie. South Africa is the descendant of the kingdom of Mpound. It means Zulu kingdom is a heaven wisdom. Our ancestor, they were black is in kingdom. King Pharaoh put Joseph as the prime minister. My ancestor and the divided was 1820. Kingdom was formed in 1816. From 1816 to this year is 26. Oh, it's 206 years, the age of this kingdom, because it was formed in 1816. 2022. So if you add it using the cross, it's become 26. 26 the last letter Z. It means finish to complete. Z is number 8. Z is in earth frequency. It means for God, he say, my photo is me, video is me. So when we say a person has died, because everything is integrated and converted into a number and letter. From 8, I told you can have a number and a letter. So when we say a person, so here is living, you see him in the flesh, here in spirit, here flesh. So it's the same one. Because each and every person, we are 8. The number I told you, here you don't have to calculate. I tell you, how many fingers I got to my hand? 10. How many parts of my head? 7. 2 eyes, 2 holes of nose, 2 ears, 1 mouth. So if I add, she's give you 17. How many members of my body? 7. 2 hands, 2 breasts, 2 legs, 1 6. That's how many tongues to my 2 legs? 10. 17. 1 plus 7. This is 8. South Africa from 1994. 94 is the reverse star. So we are serving. We are the Nunu stars. The final testament means the rebellious love of God. We are rebellious must be reversed into bleeding. The same apartheid regime. In conversion, use of you again. The apartheid regime. Say Mandela is a terrorist. The same one who put him in prison. The same one must free him. We will put Timothy Motoso in prison as a prophet. When we're going to discover that, because he started the wisdom of Ezekiel. Ezekiel going to sleep with somebody's wife, sleep with a young one. You understand? So the only mistake committed as a parent, since she offered her body to him, supposed to marry her. You understand? It means to do the right thing for her. It means you cannot get involved into doing that without. For a future life, you see, it became sexual exploitation in the world. So as a pastor, we're supposed to be a model, understand? That is only. But in wisdom, he won because normally became a confident to God ask him. It became a hard time of the children of God as we today. We are in a hard time as Christianity because now money has value. As a Christian, we have valorized money. God set a time for the body of Jesus. This car, radio, TV phone. When the sun went off for 3 hours, integrated with the resources of the natural, when Jesus was 33 years, you see 53. If you reverse this, it will become 28. So everything comes from a number 8. If I want to write a letter, I'll use number 8. If I write a number, so all numbers, understand? That's why if you don't calculate, all numbers come from in digital electronic as we have. So this technology is a 0, 1, 1, 0. We have started 1 to 1, 11 technology. That's why we have got window 11. So this 11 technology is a parallel mountain. It means it's a technology now, inspiration from now. Whatever we do it for motivating the end result of getting money. New cars are fake, more fake than old one. Old one are stronger, new one are not, because they are made in motivating getting money. For God in wisdom we are collapsing. God set a time for the body of just not to be sold anymore. This is our end. So we're gonna be sold in a reduction. We are from 7 years of abundance, we are starting in the 7 years of crisis. This coronavirus economic crisis, it means it's entirely proportional. Currency cannot be used to grow anymore. We must use it wisely. It means you must pay the people to activate their so that you start discovering how do we convert smoke of the car into energy. How do we convert the carrier of transport of our frequencies, voices into energy back again, so that we have a permanent phone, a permanent radio, permanent TV phone, so that we can use it to speak with the people who say they have died. It means people, since we are carrying the cross, money become slavery. Moses told them, God said, collect manna for them for 2 days. They collected for 2 days, get rotten. They didn't remember the instruction. Jesus came and he said the same thing. Use man today to solve today's problem. Tomorrow let it to God. We will keep it. We save for tomorrow, we make it money. So for God in wisdom, if we save it tomorrow, then save it in once wisdom, once buy, once resolve. You understand? Always is slavery. You see, we don't take it right. So you must always go to church pray. You must always buy. You must always work. You must always slavery. God set a time. Far work, far already distance and technology is a source of inspiration from technology today during Corona COVID-19 lockdown and whatever. You could have used this. It means they are tool. So this tool must be used wisely now. It's not time for the changing of the present. It's time for changing of system as well. Free the people. President should take decision in favor of change everyone. It means must buy the vote, convert corruption of destroy into building. You understand? So non-corruption can destroy the same way as corruption. It depends on the motive behind. We are non-corruption of not solving people's problems because money is being valorized. Money become currency. See why? Finish to polycopy the Christianity. See why currency, country, seat, symmetry, ceremony. Ezekiel confident to sleep with somebody's wife is achievement in wrongdoing. Emmanuel is a sin. Just spoke to somebody. It means power and use of confidence is our God. So in the spirit, God bless the gift and talent. So it's by gift and talent they discover. So we can speak to people who say they have died using their photo, their picture. We can exaggerate them. So in the power and use of confidence. So nothing is lost, nothing is gained in conversion. So gift talent. So me, I'm a gift activator. So I'm a Lord King Wisdom provider parabolic. You don't have to believe. We are not known stars. No turn on. No turn on. They don't believe. They had other people. So we valorize money and technology, we collapse. As they valorize the manna, they forgot the story they were taught. Because they were not wise enough to be able to. Because when in the desert, milk and meat, bread came from heaven, manna was fresh. Desert is too hot. So it was causing them diarrhea. But we at our time, we are able to make a fridge, you see. God said a fridge you can use it to duplicate, to amplify. If you remain for 1 liter of water, too much money. There will be no water for us. There will be no fish for us, no bread. Because to be dry, because of exploitation of mineral, you see. So the way we are doing things, we are doing them for money because it became teaching and learning to be breakable. A car is a fake. Because they carry a cross. Cross means bloody hand. You see, a car kills a person. So for God didn't want, God set a time to give us technology of heaven. It is technology of mountain transgression, parallel one. That's how can you see 7 box cross and the 7 parallel. Here is 740 completed today. Jesus come through 1,000 all spirit ruling. So king should take the chain in favor of change. Everyone present should buy the vote. Prophet should preach about life permanency. Professor should free the gift. So free gift, it means pay the people. Pay the people when the thing they want to buy using money are there. Money has value if you want to buy it there. Now that we started the crisis we started means is the effect of the time of lockdown economy because we are valorizing it. You understand? So Jesus come in and say use money today, tomorrow let it to God. So we keep it for tomorrow. Now Jesus come in and say I could give you people tomorrow. So use it once. It means once you resolve. Permanence is to build it again. So for God, we become a tool. Because we don't believe, we had that people. Jonas refused to go to Nineveh, found himself in Nineveh. We refuse just to be a king, put him on crown of pain. As you are following, you refuse me to be your king, but I'm your king. Agree, disagree, because you are following me and I'm wearing a crown. I'm your God, Lord, you should provide a parabolic. You see, parabolic. Not you have your king, you have what do they do for you? You understand? Sit down and be wise. For God in the universe, it's the time to save us in you. Because it's no time to change the present and to change the system. Day of election must be by you must buy the vote. The work of the people now is to vote you. No job for them. There shall be no, because robots are working already to set. It's completed. 2020 became 4400. 4400, believe, don't believe. So if you don't want to free your citizen, you don't want to free your children, they will be freed. So we are moving into leaderless. As a woman has no husband, she decided on her own direct herself. We today, we have a nation with no ruler. People will march until they would move you there. Understand? System is advanced, but the convert to self government before you are elected, speak nice. After election, you must speak in favor of those who give you money. Money cannot be our life. You are 400 cannot be foolish. Our life is what to buy using money. People don't need the money. It's time to build current city for the people. It means government must look after the people like you are looking after your own children in your own house. Solve their problem. You understand? Keep on doing the same thing, expecting different answer or collapse. Smoke and the fire of the car must be reduced into energy. Transporter of our car into energy. King should take decision in favor of everyone. Prophet should preach about love permanency. Professor should free the gift. President must buy the vote. No buy. Make it official. The same way we see people, they can do it for their own. You don't need to do for them. You understand? Like we come up with tablet payment, the payment become an integration of all document, currency, whatever. People don't need money because this currency paper we got, we're not gonna be able to print it again because of dryness of trees. You understand? That's why this technology is there. So now in technology, we must be able to speak to the people who say they have died using their photo picture, must resurrect them. Jesus come through 1,000 or the spirit ruling, I pray. Amen.